Okay.
Hello and welcome back to session 2. This one's pretty fun, so we're keeping up at it. Here are the rules, by the way. My
We
mistake.
begin.
Not rules. Here's the recap. Posted on screen. Thank you.
Okay. Well,
Y'all stupid. Anywho,
done.
Andrew will be a second.
And with the drawing of the next card.
All right, hold on.
Oh boy.
Led, can you invite me, please?
Oh, for crying out loud!
Wah, suffer.
Technical
can't get in.
difficulties. My favorite.
You're so dead, Steve.
God, I love technical difficulties.
Where does someone get the link?
Bro, I try and make a new account, and it's just like, you already have an account. Just cry myself to sleep.
Where's the comment?
There's combat in this game? Oh no.
Why? Quick, get up the counter.
Okay, well, I'm just going to start my turn then. Drawing card from spring. Water on the map. Where is it, and what does it look like?
Oh no.
There's a giant man-made structure on the map. Where is it? Why is it abandoned? This is perfect.
Uh-oh.
Well, looks like the haunted manor's coming.
There is a discovery that is found within the dead woods to the south. And that is a old abandoned chapel.
That is somehow so much worse than I was hoping.
This building seems in relatively alright condition. However, there is not a sign of anyone in it.
God has forsaken this place.
All that one can say is it has fared fairly better than one would expect a building to be unattended in this area. And from what people who have investigated the structure can tell, it seems to be hidden by the trees well enough that no one can really, it's clear why it hasn't been touched too long. It's got a nice little hideaway among the dead oaks. Anyway, that is that. So now I can begin my next turn by starting another project. So we made a makeshift farm. The next thing we're going to do is be making a makeshift farming ranch. I would say roughly the same amount of time, about 3-ish weeks for a simple ranch corral, like building a fence to put animals in, and then maybe a few structures for them to sleep in.
How long did you say?
2 or 3 weeks.
3 weeks at the most.
No,
I
I
feel
would
like
say 2 weeks.
I feel like we need to keep track of this somewhere.
We
It
do.
is.
We are.
Oh,
it's in the
sorry.
supply page.
I'm an idiot.
But no,
Yeah, we already
So-
know that's what's new.
3 weeks. Not just because it's a bunch of fences. It's also you gotta get the animals in the corrals. You need to build.
You know what? Fair enough.
For
Yeah, but
them.
unlike farm, you don't need to prep the ground, sow, etc. Which takes a hell of a lot longer
You
than
do need feed supplies and stuff.
yeah.
Stone.
But yeah, honestly, just putting
great
down the
building
pole
supply.
and getting the animals in there shouldn't take more than 2 weeks.
Okay, I put it to a vote. 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Dos.
Oh my god, finally.
Oh, he's finally in.
I genuinely, I couldn't get in, and then I had to go through Led's invite.
Well then, 2 weeks it is. And with that, all clocks roll down by 1.
Yes, the magic mines are done.
No! The collaboration project is established in full. You didn't specify any buildings You
I mean-
specified.
I mean, now it's in full operation.
Well then, Star, could you tell us what that entails?
It entails having the full capability of sending arcanists in with the miners, fully trained, to not die when the rocks fall, and actually find the magic rocks and bring them out.
What are we talking about again?
Basically, we don't have a storage building or anything like that, but we have the ability to pull the magic stones out of the ground now.
Okay. I mean, you could build a barn.
I mean, listen, Bear's been pulling stone out, and now we can pull them, other stuff out, the magic stones out.
Can you
Yeah, we
draw
could, like, build a-
something for the Spelunker project somewhere on the map, Star?
It is
It's right there, isn't it?
literally right there at the mines. It's literally the mines.
Oh, that's what it is? I thought that was... Okay,
That was
got
the
it.
open pit quarry.
Yeah, the collaboration was to turn the mines into the magic mines as well.
Well, part of the mines.
Part of the mine.
So like, cart and offer section.
Yeah, joint operation.
Yeah, I was asking you to draw a thing for the magic section. Look, man, you just have to... Yeah, there we go.
There you go. Was that so hard?
Yes. I mean, pain.
Suffer.
It's a big pain.
Perish!
Right? With that done, it's now Bear's turn.
Alright. Draw the card.
We have the 9th of spring. A charismatic young girl convinces many people to help her with an elaborate scheme. Who is it? Who joins her endeavors? Start project to reflect. Or a charismatic young girl tries to tempt many into sinful or dangerous activity.
What's more dangerous than what we're already doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the first option. Okay, so is this gonna take my start a project, or is it gonna be the card that starts the project?
The card starts a project.
Alright, what it is, a charismatic young girl convinces many people to make it so that the Arcanists have to live in the mountains.
Oh.
And I'm
Interesting.
fairly certain every faction except the miners would be down with this. Start a project to reflect,
Exile the alchemists.
yeah.
I do not think you can make decisions that impact other factions in
It is technically said as a scheme, and that it's a card-based thing. And
If
that
you
it can
want, I
affect
can
other
change
factions.
something else.
How about starting a project
We can't-
between
we can't
artifice?
influence
between-
Bear's decisions.
Oh, sorry.
The best I can tell him is I do not believe you can do that as your project.
Then the project of the card's gonna be what's a weird kind of concerning stupid thing?
Oh,
Oh, I know.
easy. Never mind.
They're gonna try to. They're gonna be stop pinging the fucking portal. They're gonna try to connect the lake with the river.
Huh.
Really?
Do you know how far that is?
That's...
Yes.
You have to remember, this isn't the scale. That's... like...
Yeah.
Thousands of... That's like hundreds of miles.
It did say charismatic young girl. It did not say intelligent young girl.
For what purposes, though? Alright.
Mm-mm. They got bored one
I'm
day and
going
decided
to
to do
give
something
this-
stupid.
The full 6 weeks. I
Yes.
believe.
If
At
it could
least-
go more, yes.
At least it's not trying to burn the alchemists at the stakes.
That'd be
Did
brutal.
they specify why they wanted to do this?
More fertile lands. Since
makes
water
sense.
plus ground makes good ground to grow more plant. If more plant means more
Still.
food, more
Why
food
you
means
wanna
less turmoil. Less turmoil means more stupid things.
Okay.
Not their exact wording, but close enough.
Well, that's your card. What's your turn?
My turn? Well, it's gonna be to start a project.
Another one? Okay.
The Miners Guild, seeing the Arcanist Guilds, the Arcanist Guild, you know, mining with them, wants to increase their, public, what's the wording? Public
Image.
By, kinda holding a pseudo-festival?
Hmm.
Would that be a building thing, or would that be more of a meeting?
That could be its own project. That does work.
Honestly, I think that would be more of a
This is it.
project.
Well, here's the thing. It's impacting one of the currently owned supplies, which is tensions towards Magic Faction. If we do this project, we could essentially knock that out of our supplies and thus allow less tension amongst... You know,
So
it would be fixing an
the
issue.
location where the festival is being held can just be used for any other festivals.
Reason I ask because it's temporary.
Wait,
so-
you asking for a festival grounds or just the festival?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because a festival is a temporary thing, so it would be a collaboration effort.
If I were to make the festival grounds, would it be possible to hold the festival within the same action, or would that be 2 actions?
You'd probably need 2 actions, but it would take significantly less time to host the festival.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the festival grounds.
1 week, I would say. Get everything ready.
I'd say
Yeah, I
2
can
weeks
agree
for
with that.
having to flatten Earth and, you know, actually build some small infrastructure.
Yeah, about a
Eh.
week.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Nah, you don't need to flatten ground for a festival ground. Trust me, I know. I've been into enough scout camps.
Same.
About a week.
Shit, we can knock it up in a day, honestly.
I mean, it only takes a week because we're trying to make sure the structures
Alright.
don't just collapse.
Yeah.
Festival grounds, 1 week.
And I will place their location if someone were to move the fucking spring card, please.
Alright, moving all the cards down by 1.
Alright.
Update!
Yes.
3 projects finished today.
Just
We
place
shall
the festival
start
grounds.
in the order that these are done. We have the faction hub now established. If you would place that down and describe, cool. Bond.
Oops, sorry. Wrong. But where is rectangle? There we go. Right. They craft. The faction hub is where they all put the merchant and the artisans and such hone their crafts and produce goods to sell. And it's
That
now
isn't-
open to business.
Alrighty. As for my faction, we finally made our makeshift corral. One
Which
moment, I gotta
is?
put that. Give me a second.
That's a good question.
Okay.
I gotta put down the. Gotta draw the thing.
It's a corral.
It's.
Oh,
a place
where
that you-
else?
Oh yeah, that the place you're talking about for the pens.
Yeah, it's animal pins. I will say.
I'm just gonna shove the card a little further up to top right, so it doesn't cover the compass rose.
trying to think if I want it under the farms or more towards the mountains.
Let's put it down here then. Isn't that over here? No, wait, that's the rock.
Right
Yeah.
back here.
It's good. Thanks, Lois.
The cart is moving
Yeah, people are moving it.
violently.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now, the last thing in the order is the festival grounds. There, you can establish where you want those to go.
It's going to be.
Isn't that the north of over there?
Just gonna place it right over here.
Honestly, I would move it a bit further down so it doesn't get flooded, just in case.
Yeah, fair. It's gonna then go.
Honestly, it was pretty good there.
Fuck it.
Intro?
Right in front of the open pit mine.
Do you want your name censored?
Ah, that's interesting. I don't give a shit.
I will censor your name in post.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Wait, you're putting the festival grounds right by the mine?
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Could you
that
label
drunk
that
people
one?
can
We
jump
really
into
ought to be
the
labeling
hole.
a few of these buildings.
There's a fence.
How many fences have actually stopped people?
There's a fence.
Alright, here we are.
It's not a good fence. It's a fence.
If you guys could label a few more of these buildings so
Yep.
we can kind of keep track.
What is this
Uh,
building?
Faction
What's
hub.
the blue faction hub? Okay.
Whoops. There we go. I shortened it to FH Merchants.
Okay, well, with that said, clocks will roll down. Oh wait, no, clock's already rolled down. That means it's Star's turn.
It's my turn.
Next lake to river. That is the
Throw
dumbest
my
thing here.
card, magic man. I mean, farm boy.
Just gonna shove that in the corner. It was naughty.
But why not just delete it? Why are there two now?
If he deletes a card, it might go into the deck, and we have to double check.
Well, no, you
Okay.
can.
Oh.
Okay, you can remove
Where
it.
does everyone sleep who was unhappy with this arrangement and why? Or what natural predators roam around the area? Are you safe?
Everyone sleep. Everyone but the merchant sleeps in tents.
The natural predator of the area!
Oh God. Star.
It is.
Stop yakking like me.
It is the devil turtle! Turtles infused with energy, possibly from the devil gate, not entirely certain. They are slow, but incredibly difficult to injure. Are we safe? Mostly. They migrate in somewhat random patterns, but so long as you're not in the direct line of their movement, you're mostly fine. And it is almost impossible to to hurt them as of yet. However, they do not seem to go out of their way to attack anyone unless you're in their path. So are we safe? Mostly. Also,
Interesting.
Also, they roam in packs of packs of 5, and each one is about as tall as a human. Granted, they're also turtles, which means they're about as big as a car.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Star. I
Oh,
fucking
no.
hate this. I love it.
Oh my god.
Are you safe? No.
Human-sized snapping turtles. Oh no.
There you go. Enjoy that. That's our national predator.
Well,
Now I would like
Add
to
it to
start
the list.
I would like to start a project.
Alright.
rock and stone.
Part of my project involves asking the mining faction the details. So, I would like to construct a magical artifact that the mining faction would deem useful.
I'm surprised you aren't doing it at the festival.
Basically, I promised that as part of the collaboration.
I thought last session you said you were gonna start making a laser drill.
Yes,
like a magic laser drill.
But you said no.
Please.
I think. Okay, so here's what happens.
Star has to decide what they want to do.
Okay, no. The issue is, When I started the Magic Mine project, I made a promise that we'd make something. The first item would be for the mining faction. So,
Yes, you gotta specify what
Fuck
it
it.
is. You can't just be vague.
let's make an excavator.
Alrighty then.
I imagine this will
Alright.
probably take 4 to 5 weeks just because of how complicated it is.
An
Oh, you
excavator,
mean-
like a full-on
Because-
machine thing.
The magic part of it is we're just making a giant sturdy sheet of metal that can rotate and rotate and rotate because of magic. So magic is going to reinforce the metal and rotate the metal. That's basically it. But
So an
Yeah,
automaton.
but
So we
who's
just have
making
the
yeah,
magic
doing some
technologies.
stuff for you?
I'm sorry.
Remember, you just
Hold up one second. What did Bomber say?
You would still need to establish the magic technologies and make sure it works. 5 weeks, in my opinion.
And what did
5
Wood
weeks
One
seems
say?
fair.
you need 1 more week for a material gathering
That is
because you
true.
can't make that yourself.
We're in the mines.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have a smelter.
Okay, fine.
That's
Fi-
my.
No, we don't
that's
have
my-
a smelter. That's true.
5 weeks.
You have
Yeah,
to
I was
make
gonna
your
say the
mine
only
You
way
you
you'd
didn't-
be able
you
to
didn't put a-
accomplish
you didn't
this
put a
is
smel- You didn't put a smelter in the Artisans Guild.
Not
it
yet.
is in the artisans because they're refinery. Like the miners get all the materials, and he
Oh,
was the one who
okay.
refines them.
Okay, hold up.
I-
Hold up. I gotta.
I
Okay,
would say 6
stop.
weeks now.
Stop. I was unaware of all lacking technologies. I have a better idea.
All right.
I'm basically,
What do you got?
I'm basically going to just super reinforce the pickaxes so it's easier to use them.
Oh, enchantment.
yeah,
Okay.
Stronger picks.
Yeah,
That
well, we're already
works.
using pickaxes. I might as well just take those and basically buff them.
Okay,
Yeah.
for enchantments, what is your time frame for?
Okay,
Sure.
so here's what happens. We already have the magic rocks because that's what the entire purpose of this project was, the last project. So we have magic rocks. I have tools to research the magic rocks. I'm gonna imagine because it's a simple enhancement overall. Because the first one, 1 week to study it, 1 week to apply it to the first batch and test it, and another week to mass produce it. 3
3
weeks
weeks.
total.
I would honestly say it's just gonna take 1 week because
no,
research and
safety. 3 weeks
Yeah,
for
but
safety. Also,
research and the testing is done during the same
okay, sure,
week.
sure. 1 week for research and testing.
2 weeks.
One week for research. I think 1 week for deployment. 1 week because of tension with arcanists.
I would also like to petition a
Because
possibility
I have
that
to
a
work with the mining faction. Otherwise,
Hold
I
up.
can't get their picks.
Can I? Right, but I also would like to petition a minus a week because they did have a societal thing where the highest among them get a bunch of cool crystals and stuff like that, and that might help them.
2 weeks. Also,
2 weeks.
the tensions with the Magic Guild and everyone else, the Magic Guild and the miners are seemingly very chill, evidenced by the Spelunkers.
Yeah, but there's still tension. You need to actually get rid of that.
Eh.
Okay.
Which is why
So
I'm
it's
surprised
either
he
2
didn't
weeks
say
or
it.
3 weeks. I'm gonna say let's.
Put it to a vote.
Okay.
So,
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay.
that's 3.
I'll go.
That's 3
I
2
see.
weeks.
I say 3 weeks.
2
So
weeks?
for three
2
people.
weeks.
3 people. Okay. Well, I guess 2 weeks win.
4 people have said 2 weeks. You four are
Clocks
the only
will
ones saying
roll
3.
down. Update. The school building has been established.
Yay!
That unlocks
If you would
specialities.
please now explain the school building. End.
Right. So, can we get rid of the big? Okay, you're going in the corner. So
The corner of the...
to the corner. Give me a
Hold on.
second. I'm gonna make a rectangle. It's gonna be in green.
Why
and
do you
we're gonna
bring it to the
have-
center? Oh,
Just had to move it to
We're gonna
where I
have
can
it
use the options.
right there.
oh!
That's
Yippee, the school.
going. Yep, that's gonna be the school.
I think I can just
And-
take the card.
What the school does is it
Can you bring
it
this?
properly. What?
What?
Can you bring this into the used pile also?
We can remove the card. Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Stop it. Just there we go. The school is basically a place where our children are taught of all the factions and possible jobs in said factions, and are brought up to understand the dangers and the possible problems that live outside of our walls, and explain the situations that are happening, and to help specialize them and prepare them for the dangers and perils that will occur.
Like the devil
And
turtles.
be needed.
Like the
Yes.
Devil Turtles.
And also the arcanists and the miners and the artisans that all need education in order to do more complicated and progressive things with their factions.
DOV,
Alright.
me over here mining with magic pickaxes. What the fuck do you mean, intelligence?
Either
You need
way,
to learn how to prevent a cave-in, man.
Andrew.
Yeah, that's on the job. through
so
experience.
Damn.
Everything moved down by 1. We can now move on to In's turn. We're going to draw his card.
Oh wait, yeah. Sorry.
You mean... Yeah.
What is the most beautiful thing in the area? What is the most hideous thing in the area? Which
Huh.
one will you pick?
Let's see here. What's the most beautiful thing in the area? What's the most... Who got rid of it?
Oh, my bad.
Homer, bring back out.
So,
I'm bringing it back
most
out.
beautiful
Give
or
me a
most
second.
hideous?
Empty or disgusting?
I'll go with a...
The dead mole pit is pretty hideous.
Hey, stop influencing people's decision.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will go with the most beautiful thing in the area, and that is a hold on, a bunch of crystals that seem to have appeared in the palm of this large, like, stone hand palm.
Ah, it has crystals.
It seems
in it. These are all
it's
just
the reason why
crystals.
it's the most beautiful thing in the area is because it is situated in such a way that it perfectly captures the sunlight and beams out all of these beautiful, beautiful rays that spread across the valley.
Did you draw a crystal in the palm of its hand?
I can do that, yes.
Yeah, no, Star. Okay, so it's either Star, do your artsy thing in their color, or Endro, you try your best.
I can try my best. Hold on.
Okay.
Actually, you know what, Stark? I'm gonna leave this to professionals. You made the hand, so.
I don't think I can do that much better.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. That's good.
Alrighty.
Yep,
Your
works.
turn, discovery or project or meeting.
I am going to I'm gonna call a meeting. Actually.
Alright, how this works is you raise a discussion topic with 1 sentence. Everyone has 1 sentence of discussion, and then it ends with you wrapping up the meeting. Nothing else can be said. We go in the
Alright.
order that is established. Endro, you start the meeting.
Alright, I've called you all here today because I would like to know formally and officially, what the fuck are we doing with that little girl out there? Why is she making a mile-long ditch? There's large human turtles the size of boulders out, and we have a little girl putting a whole lot of our manpower to a trench? You guys are all silent. Why are you looking at me like this? Am I the only one who thinks this is weird?
We
feel like-
don't
feel
know
like this
what
is
the
a code
order
word.
is. We don't know what the order is.
We'll go with
It's a
Kulban,
meeting.
me, Bear, then Star.
But we
Go.
only have 1 sentence.
Go on,
Or,
go.
1 line.
Population control.
Hold. Okay. All right.
What, you wanted 1 sentence?
Honestly,
That's like 2 words, though.
ranchers and farmers couldn't care less about what crazy thing they're doing. If anything, it benefits us the most.
Yeah. And if anything, it's the miners that's
Hey,
gonna
no,
lose
you
out on this.
touch. You already got your line. You
Oh,
can't
right,
have
it was your
extra
turn.
discussion in a meeting. It's Bear's turn.
More potatoes for the miners. More full bellies. More stone. No problems.
Star.
They scare us, but we have nothing we can do against them.
And now,
Okay.
Indro, you have to end the meeting.
So, to be clear, none of you are at all curious and doing anything against this? If so, okay.
And that is the meeting.
They scare us.
More food for the miners. More stone for the forge. More stone for the
Wait, are you
town.
cannibal? I thought this was gonna be more of like a discussion where all of us have like a conversation
No,
or something
No.
like that.
What
No.
conversation can you
Rephrasing it.
have in one sentence?
It is literally the only time you have to try to impact people's decision, and it has to be done quickly in one go.
I've learned this. Also, saying Coolbon had a sentence as being very, very generous to
Okay,
sentences.
no,
Alright?
No, you can discuss, like, you can talk as long as you want, but you can only talk in the one go.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. I thought it was...
Yeah,
okay,
that's
so
a bit-
to be clear, to all of
I was
us, we're okay with our population literally...
Can't do the discussion anymore.
Wait, okay. What can I do? I thought we were able to go in order until we reach a conclusion.
No.
Nope,
No.
once each.
It's one round around.
So why did you say we could
Coolbon.
continue?
Coolbon's answer was population control. Bomber's answer was don't care. My answer was more potatoes for the miners. Star's answer was we're afraid of them. Based.
But I have so many more questions, okay?
Also,
Yeah.
I forgot to
Bit
mention
more
at the time, they're connecting the lake to the North River. So up, not west.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Edwin knew that. He was measuring that way.
Alright.
Remember, yeah, they're to me, they're connecting the,
I was just
the
making sure
freaking-
everyone was on the same page.
this right here to here, and remember, there's a whole lot of dead mole people that literally recently drowned. Hence the reason why I'm
It was
worried
like a
about
month
a
ago.
large portion of our
Yeah, but
all of our
that's-
factions doing this.
Anyway,
Okay.
clocks are rolling down. Update!
Very well.
Magic mining tools. Whoa!
Magic mining tools.
Very well.
Can you please tell us how that goes, Star?
Okay, right. So here's the techniques behind the magic mining tools. For step 1, we basically have a pierce enhancement on the pickaxe. So when you strike it, it goes deeper. Step 2, we also have a recoil enhancement on it, so it's less likely to hurt the miner's back. It's as simple as that. Better mining, less injuries.
All right.
Nice.
We're starting simple.
Anyway, with that said, it is now Coolbon's turn. I was rolling hard.
That's it.
It's the King of Spring! A young boy starts digging in the ground and discovers something unexpected. What is it? Or, an old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done?
Oh, that's fitting actually. Now, should I go with the miners? The chief miner accidentally drowning the mole people, or should I go with gold?
That's up to you.
I know. Do I actually want progress, or do I want chaos? I get progress.
Trust me, I'll unleash chaos soon.
While establishing the faction hub, they discovered a treasure trove of magical crystals and metals So, and the merchants have started to research that.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So there's a bunch of new crystals.
So are you doing Arcanist work?
It's more.
Not yet.
You said research, but I think that's what the Arcanists do.
I think a better way to phrase it would be, they found weird stone and wondered, what the fuck is this? And are now messing with it.
Basically.
You can mark those weird stones on the map somewhere, so we can use that as a point of reference for finding out what the hell they are.
Yeah.
Alright.
Circle. Yeah. Honestly, as it was discovered while building, so technically it should be inside, but just to not clutter up inside, I'm putting it outside.
Okie dokie.
Reminder. 14 minutes left.
Go, 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 go.
Let's speed run.
Alright, well,
Okay,
that's the card. You have your idea for what you're doing for your turn.
Yep, I'm building the stuff I need to make stuff.
Can you be
The-
more specific?
There are so many things that needs to be made, so artisans production tools.
So,
Things
wait,
like smelters, forges, crafting benches.
you want a refining area, is what I'm hearing.
No, a crafting area.
You
basically.
have crafting supplies, I'm going to tell you this. You already have a faction hub. I'm asking what you want that isn't just a duplicate of something you already have.
I don't have the things. I don't have. I could only build the buildings, so I don't have crafting benches for people to work at. I don't have any smelters. I don't have any tanneries.
So do you want a refinement hub?
Okay, let's go with that refinement hub.
Thank you.
And I'm placing it inside the faction hub.
Okay, it's going to be in the faction hub, so can I get a idea for the amount of time it would take to build the refineries?
2 weeks, maybe 3.
Yeah, that
It's,
seems fair.
3 with complication of some of those crafting benches and smelters and such.
Yeah,
That's accurate.
the thing with stuff like that, as soon as you start the building, it starts to snowball. That's why I was a bit unsure.
I'd say 3 weeks.
3.
Star, Andrew?
Yeah, sounds good. 3 weeks.
I'd say 3. Actually, the builders will help you reducing it down to I'd say by 1 week.
Yeah, that seems fair. 2 weeks.
Okay,
2
so
weeks.
2 weeks.
Alright.
Alright. 2 weeks.
It's Palmer's
and
turn.
that project locks down by 1. We now begin the next turn. I'm going to pull my card. It is the 8th of spring. An old piece of machinery is discovered, broken but perhaps repairable. What is it, and what could it be useful for? An old piece of machinery is discovered, cursed and dangerous. I'm going with the first one. It is uncovered somewhere near the mountains. That of an old, rusted, but perhaps salvageable mortar cannon.
Wow. Wait.
This is a means of launching explosives, but it is not in the best position for us. But the machine itself could be moved and repaired in order to help defend against the portal. I'm going to put down where the location of the machinery is, but I will remind everyone, is not in use yet. It's about here. The ancient mortar.
Where?
It's that block
Oh.
right by the mountains.
Blind.
What's that?
Can't see too good.
Yeah. So it's an old ancient mortar cannon.
Well,
All right, sounds interesting.
I would like to start my next turn with a discovery.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot you can do that.
Yeah, I know. So, can I ask those rocks you found by the Merchants Guild? It's right there. Yeah?
Yep.
One of the farmers are able to make a discovery on what the rocks are capable of.
Interesting.
Setting some produce near one, the produce seemed to miraculously begin growing through one of the stalls.
Oh no.
These plants seem to be able to these rocks seem to be able to amplify the growth of certain objects. Not quite people, but it has shown to make the plants just grow like crazy. Which does make a bit of a kind of odd growth outside of the Merchants Guild. It grows basically like a good sized plant out of what was essentially some wild onions. There's not like this
Hilarious.
huge ass 10-foot stalk of wild onions growing outside of the Merchants
Potato tree.
In my head, there's just a miner somewhere
So,
off.
It
Just like-
creates it
Oh,
it amplifies growth, but it also exaggerates the growths to a ridiculous degree. This is a property that can be uncovered a bit more.
Interesting.
oh boy. Is my turn yet?
Yep.
Alright, draw the card, please. Wait, we gotta count down the counters.
Give me a second, I'm getting to it. I'm just adding the magic rocks, which we still don't have a name for. So either way, counters down. Update! The refinery is complete.
Ooh.
I know what I'm doing next time.
Well, now we gotta put down something to mark the refinery, and you gotta talk to us about it. Well, so tell us.
Already
tell us.
It's already down.
Tell us details about the new refinery.
Now we can actually make stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
Good.
Continue.
It's now Bear's turn.
Draw his card.
Card
Oh boy,
drawn. It's
wonder
the
what it will.
Jack of Spring. You see a good omen. What is it? You see a bad omen. What is it?
Chaos reigns, I see a bad omen.
Oh, do tell us of this bad omen.
The area surrounding the Hell Portal darkens over the next month.
Ooh. Allow
Interesting.
me. I'm going to try drawing.
Yeah.
A dark black circle around it.
I'm just gonna draw like jagged purple darkness lines that are
Alright.
coming out of the portal. Hold on. So like, wait, no, that's not the right drawing tool. So like, okay, yeah.
And every once in a while, from the darkness, people who stand too close can hear their loved ones screaming in hellish pain.
Yeah, I don't think you can get much worse than that.
Anywho, I'm gonna start a project.
Okay, go right ahead. What's your project, miner man?
It is going to be a large tower for the miners and magicians to live in.
Oh, so you're actually building like the mining facility hub, living quarter thing.
Joint Arcanists miners.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So, how long would you think it would take to build this living area?
6 weeks.
Okay.
I
that's
think
fair.
you're overestimating that. I would actually
It's
think
going
it
to
was.
be a pillar into the sky with enough space inside of it for 2 whole factions to live and do their stuff.
Honestly, no, I'm not gonna say anything.
Would I help?
Weeks, I would say. It's
Help here?
4 weeks.
Question: would you help?
That is another good
There is
question.
tension upon the magic faction. I will remind
is
you.
true.
6 weeks seems appropriate, as I think only 2 factions would be working on this.
I feel like if I
Yup.
got a better, I feel like if I got a better like meeting, then I probably my faction probably would help. But
You
as
can
of right
try
now,
again, but
I
at the
didn't really
moment,
get that much. So my faction's not going to do anything.
I will at
Yup.
least be generous and say I would be okay with 5 weeks as well, but 6 weeks seems good.
I'll go
Star,
with 5.
go bond.
4 weeks, honestly.
5.
All right, Cool Bond says 4. Star has said 5. That's 3 5s, 1 6, and 1 4.
That's about a 5.
That's
Alright.
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
It's perfectly average.
Clocks roll down. Update. The ridiculous plan started by the little girl is successful. Someone connect the lake and the river, and if you could, explain more, Bear.
I'm already on it.
Oh,
I would connect
Yeah.
it from here,
I'm
because I
surprised it
doubt
didn't-
you're getting the water from the flooded mines themselves. Okay, yeah. So if you could, Coolbon, could you highlight that with your, so it's all the same color?
Yeah.
give me a
Yeah.
hot second.
Yeah.
Just gonna switch it to freehand.
And Bear, any more details you want to say about this girl's ideas?
The entire river, man-made, seems to have this aura of someone made this with full confidence that it'd work, and it hasn't paid off yet. However, it
Some-
does seem to be seeping water into the ground, making it more fertile.
Yeah.
It also has
Oh,
the
okay.
additional effect
Yeah, 8
of
minutes. Sorry, 7
making it
minutes.
harder to go across it, across the eastern edge.
Okay, great. It's my turn then. I guess I draw a card.
This will be the last turn. I'll draw the card for you. Oh, wait, hold on. We played through all the cards. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the ones we removed. Let me reshuffle what's left and see what we
Yeah.
haven't done yet.
Okay, so I can't.
We
because
have
it's
the
not
third,
working.
which was someone new. Oh, okay, yeah, here we go. No, wait, this is the first one that we drew,
Yep.
which was 2 of the
Yep, we
younger
already had
members
this
fight.
one.
So we already did that. That was the first card we did.
I
We
think
have
let's just
the
end
10
it
of
now.
Spring.
Hold
Uh,
up, hold up.
Another community. That was the mole people.
I got that one.
So let me just put this up. We have the 4 of Spring, which is important basic tools does the community lack. Where are we? This is a new one.
What important basic tools does the community lack? Well,
Or where are we storing the food, and why is it risky to store things like this? Well,
okay, fine.
we
What
have to-
what important tools does our community lack? Well, we currently have no carts.
no transports. I see.
We do not have carts, which is why it has taken us so long to build things, because we do not have appropriate transportation.
Hold up.
Okay,
Your
that's-
project or discovery or
the magic faction. I mean, if I start literally the same project as Bear, can I reduce the time on that, or will it not work?
that is not how you do things.
Okay,
You cannot
understandable.
do
So,
a project like
the magic faction would like to begin a project to investigate the magic rocks, because that's literally what we do, and that the only tools the main tools we have at our hand.
I like it. I like it.
Currently, it's under faction control, and there is still animosity between us.
Okay, if they
Oh, that will
if
put
they,
you at a large timer.
okay,
However,
if
we
they-
also
no.
know
Very
sort of
listen.
what it does, which will reduce the timer.
I mean, listen, if they refuse, then we're not gonna push it. The magic faction doesn't care that much.
How long do you think it would take to research these rocks?
It'd probably take
With the giving hostility, but also knowing kind of what they do.
I mean, it'd probably take a week to get a decent idea of exactly how it works. If we have to do negotiation first, it'd probably take another week on top of that. No, it'd probably take two more weeks. So I'm gonna say 3 weeks.
Though?
Yeah, 1 week for doing the actual work,
got
and 2
agreement
weeks
on
for
that?
bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. Basically, us just screaming at you. Why are you here?
Actually, you know what?
This is for us.
So this is how it works. It probably 1 week where we attempt to ask them, then 1 week where we just give up and start doing something else, and then finally maybe they're saying, okay, maybe, and then 1 week to get the actual
Oh.
job done.
This is
3
for
weeks.
what kind of project again?
Just
They're
wanna-
researching what the magic rocks
We
are
want to
and what
research.
they
See,
do.
the thing is, it's also a matter of the magic faction doesn't really want to push it. So if they don't, if you guys say no, then just they'll start a different project.
I'm surprised no one has done a festival yet.
The Magic Guild is not going to run a festival.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. I'll
Next-
say without
my
any
next turn,
outside
I'll
help,
do it
3 weeks
guaranteed.
sounds good.
Yeah, just a spoiler for what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to try and smelt it. Joint project.
Okay, 3 weeks.
3
Joint
weeks.
project 2 weeks.
3
weeks.
plus 1 magic faction, whatever tension.
2 weeks.
That is with animosity.
I mean,
included.
yeah, but the thing is, the farmers especially hate the magic factions, so they're gonna fight us every step of the way.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2
Clock
weeks.
will down. Next time we will get to In's turn. I'm marking that it's In's turn next turn.
And
good.
Okay, so
Alrighty.
here's the recap. I'm saying that for
We'll
the
see you
recording.
next time.
Goodbye.